Kingspan Kooltherm K17 is a high-performance rigid insulation foam with almost twice the thermal performance of a conventional bulk insulation, pre-bonded to plasterboard or fibre cement internal lining substrates as a single finished product. This allows you to effectively insulate and line a variety of wall types in new or existing builds in one application, saving time, money and space. No special tools are needed for installation. Just your caulking gun, polyurethane adhesive, a cordless hammer drill, a fine-tooth saw, plasterboard handsaw, plus a power saw for cutting boards. You will also need your standard measuring and marking tools like a pencil, tape measure, metal ruler, spirit level and straight edge, utility knife and beveled edge chisel, metal scraper and flat blade screwdriver, and finally a staple gun and suitable staples for fixing corners and beads. Before you get started, make sure you have appropriate personal protection equipment available, including a suitable dust mask for use when cutting boards. Kooltherm K17 needs a clean, flat surface for installation. Let's take a look at the steps needed to prepare your wall. Start by using a scraper. Ensure all cornice adhesive is removed as well as any other loose material. Then remove any window reveal, beading and skirting. And finally, give the wall a wipe down to ensure it's clean and ready for application. Because there are a variety of wall construction types, as part of our Kooltherm K17 Residential Installation Guide, we've created a simple table to help you identify the wall type and appropriate fixing methods for your project. You can find the guide on our website, which has full details about different fixing methodologies. For this project, there are a variety of fixing options. The first fixing type is a typical bugle head or plasterboard screw for fixing to stud walls of framed or brick veneer houses. The second fixing type is a nail in nylon anchor, used for fixing to masonry and concrete wall types with or without adhesive. The third is a concrete screw anchor, which is also used for fixing to masonry and concrete wall types with or without adhesive, but without the need for hammering as with the nail in anchor. Alternatively, when fixing to concrete, masonry, or when installing over existing linings, adhesive can be used as the primary fixing, with mechanical fixings utilized to hold the board in position while the adhesive reaches its fully cured strength. Marking and cutting uses similar methods to standard plasterboard. Boards can be marked, ready for cutting with pencil, markers, or chalk lines. They can be easily cut with either fine-tooth handsaws, jigsaws, or circular saws as appropriate. More intricate cuts, like those for GPOs and other surface penetrations, can be completed with a typical plasterboard handsaw. To allow for services such as cabling and piping between the existing wall and Kooltherm K17, channeled sections can be removed from the insulation layer. Simply mark the sections required to be removed, cut the insulation board with a utility knife, then using a flat bevel-edged chisel, scraper or flat-bladed screwdriver, remove the insulation section between the marked cuts. If you are fixing to an existing stud wall aligning with the existing frame, you can use typical bugle head screws in a pattern as per standard plasterboard. If you're using adhesive as the primary fixing, with mechanical fixings to hold the board in place while the adhesive cures, firstly, gun apply a continuous bead of construction adhesive around perimeter wall and ceiling junctions, and around any openings, such as windows and doors, in order to provide a seal. Gun apply blobs of construction adhesive to the wall or back of the board, approximately 25 mm in diameter, a single squeeze, at 300 mm centers in both directions or to specific adhesive manufacturer's instructions. Ensure that the blobs adjacent to the board joint are approximately 25 mm in from the edge to avoid bridging the joint. Position the Kooltherm K17 on the wall and tap the board back firmly using a straight edge, ensuring that the vertical edge is plumb using a level if required. Fix the board in place using mechanical fixings in two places. Now that you have fixed the Kooltherm K17 to the walls, you can finish the corners and reveals. When installing to corners, remove the board width of the Kooltherm insulation from the edge to allow the plasterboard faces to neatly abut the adjoining board. Cut metal or plastic edge trims and beads to length, and install to corners and reveals using a staple gun with appropriate staples at centers to manufacturer's specifications. Replace any other adornments such as cornices and decorative trims. These should be installed to manufacturer's specifications. The wall is now ready to be taped, flushed and sanded as per drywall lining applications, and then is ready to paint. It's that easy. Thanks for watching this video on how to install Kingspan's Kooltherm K17. For further information about Kingspan products, or to download the Kooltherm K17 Installation Guide, please visit our website.